Okay, hello everybody. Yeah, just doing a small demo tutorial kind of thing for the Electribe Sampler, and specifically getting into SD card sampling and time slicing. Specifically doing one-shot sampling and also pro loop time slicing. So first things first, you'll want an SD card probably bigger than 2 gigabytes, I'd say, because it'll get filled up pretty quick. And a good thing to do first would also be to convert all your samples to mono. Otherwise, stereo samples take up 2 pads, so you'll only get 8 sounds if all your sounds are stereo. So good thing to do would be to use, if you're on Mac, Media Human Audio Converter. It's a batch converter, so it'll work pretty easily. Not necessarily quickly, but anyway. Next, you'll want to format your SD card on the Electribe before you do anything at all. So you format it here, put it into your computer, and load all your samples that you want to use onto it. Okay, so I guess we'll start. So I have some samples already on here, so we'll go through. This is the sample that just in the initial patch or pattern. So let's change it. First here, let's load a sample. So what we'll do is go to data utility and then go into import sample, find it in the folder, go down, okay, sample, just pick a quick easy sample, so just find a kick. Okay, so here we go. Okay, imported the sample. Exit, exit, exit. So let's change this. Oh, that's not what we want. So there's our kick. So that's pretty easy. Next we'll get into time slicing a loop. So let's go into menu, data utility, import sample. So go to where your loop is saved. Okay, select the destination, enter. Okay, imported sample. So let's put our loop onto that pad. Exit, exit, exit. Okay, enter. And okay, let's go. Sorry. I made a mistake. So anyway, I've already imported this sample and time sliced it, so what I'm gonna have to do is go into sample edit and choose my sample, hit enter, and clear slice. So okay, or right to clear the slice. Okay, exit, sample edit. So we choose our sample that we've imported, or a loop. So let's see. So that's our loop. menu, sample edit, choose our sample. You can modify start point, end point, loop start point, sample tune. But what we want is time slice, so we'll go into time slice. So anyway, it's set to 32 steps and the beat is 16, so that sounds okay to me. So you can adjust it, but this is fine for what we're doing right now. So hit enter, and then now it assigns all the slices to the pad. So this is 32 steps, so that's 2 parts. You can see it's detected all the transients, so it's divided them up. We can also set the threshold, which will change it. So I'll set it to 8. And so those are all the samples. So anyway, that sounds alright. So what we'll do is hit write. Okay, we've written it. Exit, exit, and what we'll want to do is go into data utility and export sample. Select the sample. It's going to export it with the slices in it. So we've done that. Okay. And also an important thing to think about too is you're going to want to export all sample before you change patterns, and definitely before you power off, because if you export all samples, then it will save all the samples that you're using in the specific spots that they're supposed to go to, and it will automatically load them up when you power it back on. If you don't do this, it's going to be a clean slate every time you power on. So that's, yeah, pretty important, and it's something I wish they would kind of modify the way you do it, because it's easy to accidentally turn the value knob thinking it was the oscillator knob and totally lose your whole project and all you did. So it'd be nice if you could automatically save it, or it would prompt you with a message that says save to SD card or something like that before you totally finish. But yeah, anyway, so definitely push Korg to do that if you get an Electribe Sampler. Alright, so next we are going to, okay, so that's already our original loop is already set to here, but since it's been sliced, it's only the first slice is going to play on the first pad. Now how we can play the loop in time, so if we with the Electribe, so it'll change with the tempo. If you change the tempo, it'll sound in time still, is enter sequencer and turn all the pads on that you want for that time the time period that it's in. So what'll happen is, and we can take out parts of it this way. So that works pretty well. This one actually goes 2 bars long, but we're only using 1 bar right now. Okay, so next we'll clear that. We don't want to play the original loop. We just want to play the samples, or the slices. So next what we're going to do is change our oscillator type, find a kick. Oh, oops. So move our kick to here. So that's where we were before. Okay, so that's a kick. And play. So that's a slice of what we had of the loop. Now let's add a snare. So we use this pad. Okay. Go find the snare. Okay, add my kick in there. Okay. So let's add a hi-hat. So these are all slices, by the way. Let's see. Okay, that sounds nice. Okay, just gonna modify the decay. Okay, so pretty happy with that pattern. So we've exported our time slice, or our time slice loop. So go back in here, make sure you hit export all sample so it's saved in there. And next we are going to go to export pattern, so it saves the pattern that we're using. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. That's just a quick, easy SD card sampling. Yeah, in another video I'll show you just sampling from the audio inputs, or actually the audio inputs. It's just an 1/8 inch jack, but we'll do sampling sounds and sampling drums. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you liked the video, and yeah, don't forget to click a thumbs up. Okay.